Don't you love it when things are both easier and more affordable? Like when the rain washes your car for you. Or like when you save up to 10% by bundling your renters and auto insurance with USAA. Bundle with USAA and start saving. Get a quote today.
Last week was our first playoff game, and my plaque psoriasis was so itchy under all my gear. Sometimes just thinking about scratching could take me out of the moment. And then my doctor told me I could get clearer skin with a pill called Otezla.
Otezla apremilast is a prescription medicine used to treat adult patients with plaque psoriasis for whom phototherapy or systemic therapy is appropriate. Otezla can help you get clearer skin after just 4 months.
Okay, ready for the next game. Talking to my doctor about a pill was a total game changer.
Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts. Live in the moment. Ask your doctor about Otezla. Call 1-844-4-OTEZLA or visit Otezla.com for prescribing info about cost, and more.
Sometimes life can feel pretty disorienting, as if we find ourselves turned around in the woods. But never fear, because we are never truly lost. And with the help of the wilderness, along with footsteps from the past and the present, we will unlock the tools that will help us to rewrite our journey here on the Project Mindfully Outdoors podcast. Carrying more is about carrying less. You know, when we think about adventure out in the great outdoors, it easily gets overwhelming when you look at all the gear, the gadgets, and that endless checklist that's out there. But today, we're going to flip that upside down and discuss the profound benefits of lightening our load, both physically and mentally. Let's start with that physical aspect of carrying less. Many of us are tempted to bring everything, and sometimes even the kitchen sink as well, when we head into the outdoors. While it can feel very comfortable to be prepared for every scenario, carrying excessive gear quickly leads to fatigue, discomfort, and really hinders the overall experience. Picture this with me. You set out on a sudden hike. You're about halfway through, and that heavy backpack that you kept in the car for such events starts digging into your shoulders. And all you can really focus on is the weight that you're carrying. And what if, instead, your backpack only had the essentials? A high-quality bottle of water, some nutritious snacks, that first aid kit, and appropriate clothing. This is all you really need. The minimal aspect of that, it frees you up, not just physically, but mentally. And studies show that carrying less can significantly reduce levels of stress. It allows you to become grounded and present within the moment. You're able to enjoy the scenery that's around you while truly connecting with that living world that you're a part of. Think about it. Without the burden of all that excess gear, you're less distracted and you become more in tune with your surroundings. Now that we've painted a picture, follow me a little bit when we apply this to the mental side of things. Because when we simply approach our adventures in life, you know, we always reflect back to where we've been and how we approached the moments that we've already lived. And the key thing about that, the key word in there, is already lived. Because when you really come to terms with the idea that once you lived a moment, you can let it go because it no longer belongs to you, you're able to reduce all that clutter, all of that mental baggage. And it can help us in so many ways, because not only does it lighten the load on our shoulders, but it allows us to cultivate mindfulness into an actionable way of life. When we shed the non-essentials, we create room for clarity, focus, and peace of mind. So consider taking a minimalist approach in your daily lives. Perhaps you're decluttering your house, you're reducing that digital footprint, or even simplifying relationships. The act of letting go, whether it's gear or stress, it creates a space for mindfulness and allows us to embrace the experience. So how can you begin carrying less, not only on the trail, but also throughout life? Start by evaluating what it is that you truly have on board. How is it serving you? Utilize what we call the 3-day rule. If you haven't used something within the last 3 days, then let it go. It's time to really reconsider if it's necessary. And furthermore, the things that you do keep, look at them again and ask yourself, is there a multiple array of functions that these things can serve as? For example, when you're on the trail and you look at the versatility of a jacket, it serves as a windbreaker, a raincoat, and it can even become the base for a shelter if you really truly got into a situation. Think about a lightweight stove that works as both a cooking device and a backup source of heat. This not only reduces the weight that you're carrying, but it also opens the door to creativity. And that's how we build confidence, because we build a fact-based set of things that we can look back on and say, we truly created our way along the trail. And as this wraps up today's episode, I just want to take a moment to say thank you for being a part of this community and helping us to grow. And if you've gotten anything out of this podcast, why don't you share it with a friend? Because I'm sure that they'll find just as much value for themselves. And swing over to projectmindfulloutdoors.co. Check out all the resources there. Book a one-on-one meditation call with me, and let's get you on the trail to rewrite your journey. Until next time, my friend, get out there in the wilderness. That's where the stillness and the adventure lie. See ya.